There we go. I got the audio to work. I just need to add a. I have never tried using a. I'm gonna use the window capture again because it's always so reliable. Yes, I'm calling this window, but I don't know what in that. Who really cares?
You need to be careful. You need to be careful.
And then it's run in the background. Only a give it 19 attempts though.
You need to be careful because you need to be careful. You need to be careful.
I'm running something in the background.
You need to be careful.
So they just don't want to leak
You need
out.
to be careful.
It means I'm not accessing
You
my
need to be careful.
browser. And I'm also not gonna go to this virtual box, which could immediately reveal what I'm working on.
You need to be careful.
The Minger might take me some time. I have seriously played this for a few days, though. I'm updating my texture pack to 2.08 very soon. Yeah, I can tell that I'm on a different system and on the new GD install. Ming. Some seeming vortex shows up here. Hello! That's stuck with. I actually put it 111 times from zero. It's a shocking low amount of having to divide it from zero. Uh, GD! The Minger!
You need to be careful in the city because
Oh,
you need to be careful in the city because
look here, I'm the spirit of the Minger.
you need to be careful in the city.
But I added an anti-cheat measure to GeoBot. This will prevent anyone from using it to complete the level illegitimately using my own tool. What? 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 This is a weird GD bug. How many this open twice? Uh, Something weird happened on Saturday. Last Saturday, I got my computer fucking compromised the mount of a Steeler. I still know exactly what I did to get to it. Because I also decided to give the malware vendor some vengeance over on GitHub before wiping and reinstalling Windows. On top of it, it was also due to a delayed antivirus update that I just haven't received yet. Look, GD doesn't work anymore, even though it clearly still does. Not two hack clients installed. Both use the same keybind. We get a cane crash. Microsoft has been in a pretty perky state. VSC is in here. When was I playing VSC? I actually tried going for the mobile for some time, but I decided to just drop it due to me kinda getting too bored of VSC. And I also did it in the past anyway,
You need to be
so.
careful in the city
I decided to not do something else.
You need to be careful. You need to be careful. You need to be careful.
This third personal doesn't work. Every time I go to bed, I'm a little better at the level each day. Turns out, this level has the same composer and the highest memory level in the game right now. As I did play some Ruba Wamba. Look. 10 hours ago. It has my comment. How? 10 hours ago. Why do people say swag out of me? Brainwash comment. Definitely comment spam. You're also a leaderboard band. What is the YouTube channel? Oh. Let's take this window. Look what this is! Report user impersonation. Channel is impersonating. You know who's impersonating her. Who he's impersonating? You know. Let's give this guy some fucking vengeance. I'm not gonna add any additional notes because they're not needed. I know this will get nowhere, but look, pretending to be hot to hot. Clearly, there's something going too far. Clearly, this channel will go away soon. Hopefully. I can't believe. I'm gonna watch these after I'm done with the stream. He already got an account banned. What did I do? This? But what I did was just take this. As long as I have the recent tab, I just have this habit of checking it every now and then. I did it only on to find levels to play because also when I did do it around the time that I released a level, so it's actually added to the recent tab. And have you seen the change in geometry dash? Well, what happens is that you upload a level, it brand new. By the way, I had to issue a Minger bug fix update. Where the fuck is this Minger level? Installing some geode mods is gonna be the thing to do. Accurate boxes. Geometrize to GD. I need to import some hide into some levels. I have used the baby of Geobot. I just have not done the work to get this done yet. But not Geobot is like the only bot for 2.208 so far. Is looking for the Geode Index. I haven't really seen like a good bot yet. Will the silly Kate show up at some point? But it's genuinely not a good bot. I have not yet tried this out, but I genuinely kind of dislike this. But why? This is so rough. Silicate hasn't yet matured. On top of it, it's PC only. I'm playing ZD mostly on mobile, so this is basically useless to me. I'm unable to use this mod because it isn't on mobile yet. What is gear? I don't even use it. I bet I did installed. Frozen Geo loading bar. I'm saying this because it's actually a PC only mod. I can tell on what platforms it releases, by the way. Some downloads failed. Look at my Wi-Fi. Look how awful it is. 2 bars. I only have 2 bars of wireless. On top of it, Silicate isn't compatible with old macros. I've just used this mod because I have GeoBot, and the reason I created GeoBot is so I can just use the old macros. I know there are some bugs in GeoBots, but I think it's already worth using, especially if I don't use spare positions. The bot is good enough. I'm gonna restart the game. I'm using the black Windows cursor, but it's already Windows black cursor. I just prefer it above the default. Don't ask me why. Oh, it now actually works. We had the Geode oopsie here. Yeah, that's how to download it. Now that actually works! Vanilla pages. Yeah. Yeah. You're absolutely idiot. Not that I care about it right now. Stop what you're saying and shut up, you idiot. Please note that I only have 2 bars of Wi-Fi down there. Like, why is it that it's a public network? It's a home network. 43 gigabytes over the last 30 days. Oh, reboot the PC. No, thank you. Let's go to wireless. No, thank you. I did not want to do this. Just I got this. It's a private network. I'm only using 2.4 gigahertz. 72 megabits. That is sure not enough. CBS indicator. And then an extra enter key is required. Oh, black screen because it's user account control. Yay! A mobile app mod that the save behind some stuff there. I don't want to use this mod. I'm about to use Search Plus. I kind of don't have my phone on hand as well. over a lot of the week, I was also unable to play GD because uh, I actually wiped the installed Windows off a DVD, and a DVD happened to come from 2017. So I downloaded the installed in 2017 copy of Windows 10 that was also unable to be updated for some reason because it would just crash after the update. And then I bypassed it by downloading the Windows Update Assistant off Microsoft's website and doing it this way. Live radio. I don't want this. I don't know what onion skin is. I have over 500 levels uploaded to the GD servers. Just stuff like, this stupid Vortex challenge uploaded one day. It happened before the Downscape was verified and it just took its last few clicks. Turned it into a quick challenge, and then this. How long does it take me to beat it today? It has one double click, by the way. When's all done? I never got permission by the original creator. I never asked for permission for anything. Because permissions don't exist in my world. I can play copy whenever I want to, or because for no reason. I can beat this on mobile. Yes, I can beat it on a touch device. Even the double click, not like regular dance speed, but then regular dance speed is brutal. Luna! Yes. Okay. I get some activity on the 1.9 yes. The thing was made for 2.1 by the way. Not bad, lots of monsters are easy to die to. Above all day level. Some of them actually matter here because it's long. Yeah. Nice! 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 You fucking idiot, by the way. I'm not doing it right now because I just don't not want to. I'm doing something else right now. You have to hold into the ship part slightly. You know I won't be playing this. Look how insane this part is, but you can also skip up or down. Another memory part. Look like these is both for Quad Spike, but no, we just fixed out. So that game is so brutal! If you ever have to go for it, shoo! And can you show me some records you'd be able to achieve on this? By the way, I did have to drop timings at some point. As you can see, I never did anything on this like XCC part, own version of this. Because I just was motivated. Wave 001 and it's absolutely tiny. It's like a really good level in terms of wave skill. It's a part of speed circles. But decorated because it was made, well, it was actually building the gameplay for speed circles. I had a little joke where I just split the level into an extra part. Yes! There you go! Everything I want to be there. This is like the skill test. This is the skill test results. How good I'm awful at the spider. It's just the spider's the one that was like, but look at this amount of accuracy. And my best icon. Look, 79 for an icon, for the icon. So I'm able to swing 80 for a spider, which is not my deal sometimes. So speeding in places multiple times. By the way, I was actually the best at the fast speed. So now most of the Fine Perfect statement. Some reason they will do most Fine Perfects at faster speeds of the wave. I thought that Santa Monica they retooling plus a Cooper wall to be released a year after the level was released. And we're coming back to these copies of Buzzwave. This is for the contest that is over half a year. Ended over half a year ago. And then throwing up together a little box fight in the afternoon. Ready dodges those obstacles. Next wave. I already saw this wave coming. I mean, normal evil strawberry placement. The two boss fights. This is the one with gameplay. The other boss fight. Doesn't let me have gameplay. They're gonna die in it, but it's unintentional. Check out this copy. That's it. How did I let people? Maybe putting all the characters you can level above this copy. Yes, I'm actually doing this. This is how it's actually this long. Would you like to look at this other copy of Buzzwave? I'm actually using an extra sound effect on this copy. Yes, dialogue! There's like a little gameplay, like... Then you haven't come up with anything! So you're just like, why do I have... Oh, because actually... So I didn't end this happened. You can die due to Saw Blade! Look, 79. The most fetish thing you could ever have in a level. And go! Hello. Good job! 413 extreme demons. Minger updated. There's a big update button, Minger. You might just ask yourself, why is it if I do 800 clicks on a memory level? I'm adding a I know I switched to the last resolution. Is it but oh hey, a bugging started happening where This was not, it was just auto kicking for some reason. I genuinely don't know why this bug even exists. I should have him there for a little bit. I got 6% on the, I got 5% on the Mingery. Let's actually do something. And like going to Google. That's something I made like a few years ago. Look, it's OS. It's about to bring to 2023. I do not care, Google. Let's actually grab all OS builds I have on my Google Drive and upload them to GitHub. This is exactly what I'm going to do here. We're going to get this file, going to more actions and go to file info and go to details. It was created. It was last modified at this date. It's 11th of January 2023. The very first time I'd ever packaged an OS build to using to be able to be used by more people. OS existed before this, yes, but it's the earliest build that has been preserved. So time to go ahead. Here's the timeline. There's a lot going on here. But I looked at this multiple times. Web. What did I do here? What did I do? What is this? Web. What did I do here? I did code. Apps, script.to. What did I do? I did nothing. I created this and never touched it. Oh, not Fabio. What did I do here? What? Uh, what did I fucking do? I have this. A formula. What did I do? Why the fuck did I make these? Unknown document. Wait, I actually need to convert this to a display caption. So you'll be able to see too. The stack does display the capture. There we are. Hello. These are goofy. Look at this. Uh, top one make a collab. When did I ever made this? I don't remember ever creating this. A map of 2020. Fuck you. That is not what I wanted. I read the 2020. I played it in 2020. Why did I upload these? Start page. Oh, I remember this is an old defunct browser I used to make when I did this thing. Wait, this is an actually functional Scratch project. What? Is that? Oh, it's one of my older games. I don't really. These are like janks. I'm known to make jank platformer games. There's a lot that I'm known for. Uh, server domain. Sure, I'm gonna disable my display capture this time, not to accidentally do something like self-dox yourself, because I was changing my home address. Server domain, what? Oh, these are URLs I happen to have used at some point. Page, Butterweb. Uh, this is genuinely the most empty website I ever made. This is the one I used from my old browser. Let's open it up. Genuinely, this is one of those goofy websites. Look, like genuinely. Password. I guess I'm sure not gonna do anything in here. This is the amount of 64 ROM hack I uploaded here. Freeze World. Actually, really interesting. Let's open up this page. It is public too. You can go to here and go to publish website. If you want to go to it, here it is. I don't care, Google. That is certainly not download. I got to fix this. Uh, the only thing I'm gonna do here is just update the website to at least do something about the typo. Oh, oh, there we go. Look, download. So I used to host my websites back in the day using Google Sites. I have stopped doing that a long time ago, but it's still something to look at in the something I did in the past that I kind of regret. I was using Google Drive as file storage. In 2020, I didn't even have my GitHub yet, by the way. This predates my GitHub, created on the 10th of December 2020. Let's download this because it's an old name of mine. How do you change the sorting of stuff in Google Drive? I haven't played this game in a while. And I was thinking about updating this one day, but I also lost the source code. Yes, I lost the source code of this game. To extract it faster, I'm going to do 7-zip extract. I'm gonna do this. There you go. I'm using an NV application. Why did I fucking do this? Why did I fucking do this? This is like an old game of mine. Play thing and coming soon! I did not align the image properly. By the loading is completely fake. Why did I fucking do? This is the game! This is the game! Genuinely! My idea was I made an impossible quiz to troll people. You give me a whole. If anyone wants to complete this, do it. I can't do it myself because it's far beyond my ability to. By the way, this end thing does not start the game because I was not able to do this back then. I thought this game is hella unoptimized. But this is something. This is some hilarious shit from the past. How do you do? Oh, this is just changing the view. Sort. Why can't you sort the creation date? The earliest file related to OS here is this file for OS? What is this image? It's an old Minecraft skin I used to use before I settled with the one I used for a few years then. I'm gonna download this. Why does it need to check this file for viruses, even though I've downloaded it numerous times before? So, let's set up a setup here. I'm gonna have my browser on the left, then I have gonna have the folder here on the right, and it's gonna be called. Open this folder, snap them like so, have this be my download. So, it's gonna be OS dash version, this is OS 3.0, then dash 11th of January, this is exactly how the file will be stored. If we open this in our browser, I'm gonna close this other window. Oh, there you go. If we open this in a window, this is going to be OS 3.0. This is exactly how you go through this. Look, this is OS 3 compiled on the state. I have never backed up OS 4.0, but I have a USB flash drive that has. Might still have a copy of it somewhere. AKA, there's only any chance of it being lost media. but not perfect chance. Look, sound like this. An OS 5.0 copy from February. There you go, I'm downloading this now. Why that two copies are being downloaded? OS 5.0 from February 8th. OS 5.0 wouldn't be officially launched until much later on. By the way, I also printed OS onto real DVDs from time to time, every now and then. I still have most of those DVDs. I don't remember putting OS 4 on a DVD, but OS 5 and later, I always put some copies of the on the DVD. Significant development points. Opening this up, this uses, by the way, the OS 4.0 logo. This is the logo used in OS 4.0 and was replaced with OS 5.0's full release. And all later OS logos just use this new logo developed later on. We can already see the OS version by looking at command line. But we can also boot into it to notice the difference from the final release. I don't think I've ever shown this, but OS 5.0 had some differences in development. Let's set it up here. There we are. Look, there was not just one task by the center. There were two of them. I never revealed this to the public because this build never existed in the public eye. Now it does, though. Oh, 8.02.2023. We have system at APK. What is this? I don't remember what this is. Mod of SMB1. It's Super Mario Bros. Mod. And then I made a website for it. Okay. So then I still use Google Drive for websites. Oh, for March. Download this. I don't know why it asks me for malware scans on my own files. I don't know what Google wants here. Also, I have downloaded them before, so I don't get into that for the Google antivirus thing. Checking for if it's malware. On top of it, it's a website. How is a website meant to be malware? By the way, I have like more than one OS 5.0 build, but this is only the second of three builds. I actually have the third one on disk, but I can elaborate CD casing that I'm also going to put in the archive. Just open this up and showcase this build because it's also unique. While at the same time preparing my this for some reason my grandparents like to have this cable always have some way it's messed up. They are never nice enough to detangle it, and I already have enough tangling problems on my own. Oh, we actually have to go through the setup. You actually have to go through the setup because why the hell not? There's some differences, well, compared to later. This boot screen is just an intermediary one. You don't see the finalized I mean, the boot, not blue screen. Crash screens are also in there, but you said I'd trigger crash on purpose, so yay! There's another copy I never showed to anyone. Back then, all was a browser-based operating system. It was built it was built for browser environments. By the way, I released 7 releases of OS over the span of a year. OS 8 is also coming. I've talked about it in private quite a lot. I'm not here to do anything. I'm gonna let this idle. OS 5 will try to do. Some people would ask me, why do I'm all over reviews for this? And then in 2023, AI didn't really exist. ChatGPT was, I always started using ChatGPT, by the way. Like not long after release, very early on. However, it being so limited, I just dropped it not long after. And also, I was still in school at this point, half a year after ChatGPT released. However, it being so early, I never actually used it for school. However, the things I did was so stupid that AI can't really be used for it. For example, make a platformer game for 5x5 display. An AI model is not capable of doing such a dumb activity, but I still did it. And they actually impressing my teacher on what kind of stupid activity I can get down. It's a this is the most impressive stupid project I have ever built. And I'm actually doing an actual operating system because OS8 is not just a web-based shell you can interact with. No, oh no. I am actually going a step further here. I'm not gonna reveal particulars just yet, but what I did was for this vibe-coded operating system called VibOS, and then expanded it by like double already. And I'm working on getting it to getting it to a stable state as well. It just takes a lot of time. However, I'm also not really wanting to actually publish any of that yet. This will done later. I'm also using testing the way I'm testing it on mobile is pretty elaborate setup. I have an x86 VM. Let's just go for the setup and I'm gonna be ending soon. I'm gonna be releasing these archives because look how late it is already. I need to actually get some stuff done. By the way, you can compile these. By the way, I made these using the Turbo Up editor. I think I have a mouse cursor tail for some weird reason. I'm gonna end stream after I'm doing this first. Leave course copies down! OS dash 5.0 dash 04.03. I have one last version that I don't need to download. It's already on my desktop somewhere. Not you! Not you! I've walked on a bit of a shell here. This is a game that I'm not gonna show anything else of because I accidentally just beat the game. It's an April Fool's game. The premises of a chess casino. No joke. Do you want to know the chess casino? This will be released on April 1st. A game where all you do is gamble on chess. Yes, I'm gonna announce this now. Like I have 10 more days to do this, I have 11 more days to finish this game. It is a chess casino. There will be no regulation here because they can't use real money. It's gonna be like an April Fool's joke. Bye bye.